This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Ali LaForce covering us courtside. And the basket by Embiid. And Tim, on paper, this is a bit of a lopsided matchup, but nothing is a given in this league.
Yeah, B.A., that's for sure. The margin for error very slim in this league, and really all we're talking about on a given night is a different guy heating up to make this game much more competitive.
Here's Edgecombe. He takes it in. George outside. Five on the clock. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. Embiid's got space. And the shot no good, a bit short. Let's check in with our reporter, Ali LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Guys, back to you.
All right, Ali, thanks once again.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Randall, right side. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Back to Gobert. The shake. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection.
To the middle. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And here's Edwards outside. Paul George pulls down the board.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
Edwards is doubled. Randall outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside McDaniels. They still need this. And a two-handed jam!
Yeah, an underrated passer. Randall has a nice feel for the game and is willing to keep his teammates involved.
From downtown, here's Embiid. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Philadelphia shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Rudy Gobert.
Tim, these recent injuries robbing Embiid of prime years. 7 straight All-Star appearances up to 2025.
Yeah, B.A., for a player his size that moves as quickly as he does, it seems like it put a tremendous amount of strain on those lower extremities. It's a common theme in this league.
George's athleticism has always been a strength. Not many guys can pull off that dunk.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Gobert. Oh, stolen by Embiid. It's a one-on-one situation. And stolen by Edwards. And here's McDaniels. Back to Randall. And there's a 3-second violation. So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
Yeah, it gives you a chance right here to reset, get everybody back on the same page so you can execute.
Now Philadelphia with it, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards. The kick out to Conley. into the lane. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Conley. 5 to shoot. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Philadelphia leading by 9. And here's Maxey outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Here's Minnesota. Randall outside. From deep. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Well, injuries a nightmare for the Sixers, Grant. Last season, a league-high 55 different starting lineups.
Yeah, B.A., and their lowest win total since 2016. But some silver linings. Jared McCain was on track for Rookie of the Year before he went down. And Quentin Grimes also impressive.
1:36 left in the first. Outside McCain. Philadelphia moving it around. Puts up a 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the 76ers with possession. Some momentum, a 15-2 run underway. "59 seconds left in the first. It's blocked by Gobert. Here's Randall. It's Edwards on the wing. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Randall. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Maxey. To the wing on the left. Here's McCain. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
With 4 on the clock. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Philadelphia shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Philadelphia on top. They lead by 14. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Philadelphia.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Here's Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
The number 1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it. Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That one misses for Drummond. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. B.A., they're tough.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Timberwolves making a change here. Philadelphia leading by 14. Outside McCain. Pass to George. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
76ers foul.
And here's Edwards. Covered by Grimes.
Great anticipation defensively. He saw the ball coming before it even left the passer's hands.
Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
No good on that one. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
There's the drive. Here's Grimes. Nails it from beyond the arc. Grimes has got 6.
Yeah, I like the way that Edgecombe plays. He looks for others first. A rare trait for a rookie.
Pass to Dillingham. Back to Daniels. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, "I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there." Ryan, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Pass to Grimes. 6 to shoot. George sets a screen. And he goes in for the dunk.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah. Money on my mind, I got money on my brain. Money in my pants, I got money, I gon' change. 20, 50, 100, 100 million, man. Hey, I'm a double streaming, really, Gucci bag, yeah. I'm amigo, I play with. When I put ice on, I am Sub-Zero. All of my, they hard, call them Beatles. Hey, was facing why I kept me a Regal. Dropping the top on the Bentley, I'm with the Birdman, yeah, the Eagle. Eat out my mind, man, I'm chewing out, I don't know none of these people. Let my little shawty go get me a, bring back me a. Yes, I got trust, I'm not worried about that, they know they can get. That's why I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a check, I got a check. Yeah. Now I'm like, maybe, I need.
It's an all-Eastern Conference matchup in today's game as the Knicks come into town for this one. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I got him.
Now, here's Brunson.
Right here.
Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Kept alive. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul.
Mitchell Robinson.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Embiid the screen. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by New York. About a minute played so far here in the first. Brunson from way outside. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Brunson. And it's Hart penetrating. And Hart throws it down.
I'll tell you, Josh Hart, if he sees a lane and an opportunity to drive, I promise he's going at it.
And a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, GA, there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their two best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, it has some truth to it.
Cans it from downtown.
One of the things you love about Jalen Brunson, he takes quality shots. How about that look from three?
Maxey into the lane. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it. Here's Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Driving inside. There's Embiid.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Here's Brunson. He is hauled in by Paul George. The 76ers trailed by 3. Pass to Embiid. A 15-footer. Again, Philadelphia.
And Embiid being assertive offensively, wasting no time in getting that one.
And it's Towns missing. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Joel Embiid is trying to stay on the court, and to that end, he's lost weight and he's embraced wearing a knee brace. He said, it's the right thing to do, giving me the support for the rest of my career. It may not look as good as it used to, with the jab or the pull-up and all of that stuff, but it'll still work. Back to you guys.
You got it, trying to stay healthy. Thanks a lot, Allie. Over to the left wing. Back to Embiid. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid hard to deny.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. It's a three-point game. Shamet. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Maxey on the wing. Here's Watford. Hits it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's Brunson outside. It's Drummond with the rebound. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 15-5 run. And Drummond throws it down.
And creating a little separation here and gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And stolen by Maxey. Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Yabusele. Towns for three. That ball's off target. It's his third miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Here's Watford. Back to Maxey. Five on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
And the 76ers making a change here. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Stolen away. And now Philadelphia on the break. McCain's shot is off.
Just tremendous defensive determination right there. Refuses to allow the easy two.
And it's Shamet missing. And Grimes has it in the corner. Knocks down the three ball.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. 76ers ahead. They're up by 11. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Now, here's Maxey. Off target at the rim.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
McBride with the ball. Maxey covering. The 76ers leading by 11. Here's the drive. Here's Watford. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything.
That's good from Watford. And Watford drops them both. Knicks trail by 13. Towns looking around. Pass to McBride. Shoots from the line. Rebound by the 76ers.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's McBride. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Clarkson outside. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Hart. Off the left rim and out. The 76ers leading by 15. Maxey with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Zador's with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
And they double up Maxey. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions. Towns with the steal. Deflects the pass. George with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Towns.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and moves like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Count it, good.
Well, Mitchell Robinson plays such a critical role for them on the interior. If he can consistently make these shots, what a weapon he is.
Bryant. The 76ers with another miss. Now here's Brunson. Brunson being aggressive.
Boy, how highly skilled is Jalen Brunson with the ball in his hands. The ability to get anywhere on the floor that he wants to go.
Driving the lane. It's good. Edgecombe's got his first points of the game. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, "We still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something." Kevin?
It's all about health. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Now, here's Hart. Bridges misses. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Edgecombe. And he lays it straight in. And the 76ers lead by 15. Now Brunson shoots, overdrives. Lets it go with a 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. The 76ers leading by 15. Pass to Edgecombe. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. Now into the lineup here, 76ers.
There's 1:38 left in the second quarter. Stolen by Brunson. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket.
Boy, you see the savvy and the activity of Jalen Brunson defensively, just causing havoc right there.
And the Knicks, Doris, making some aggressive moves in recent years, loading up for a title run, and they came close.
And Kevin, this after years of patience and methodical building. You give away 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges, and of course you give away Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo to get Karl Anthony Towns. They haven't quite reached the summit, will they? Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
High post, Embiid. 8 points for him. To the left side wing. The 76ers again can't hit it. Here's Bridges.
Well, you love to see Bridges keep the pressure on the defense and draw the contact.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Back to Maxey. George in the post. Pass to Maxey. The 76ers with another miss.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
And here's Brunson outside. And so that's the end of the first half. 76ers lead by 7. And we'll be back with you right after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Maxey. And he drives in. Towns with the defensive effort. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Here's Grimes. Outside, Maxey. To the middle. Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And how about the raw athleticism of Edgecombe? He gets to the rim with ease.
First team foul.
Knicks trailed by 9. Pass to Hart. Brunson surveying the D. Brunson draws the double. Shot clock at 6. And here is Bridges. Shoots the 3. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Outside Maxey. Pass to George. From outside, off the mark. Down low. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
And George with the stuff.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here is George. And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, yes, sir. PJ making it look easy.
And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same. But can he hold off Father Time?
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. The 76ers leading by 8. Here's Maxey. No good with the layup. So it's New York now. From deep, Brunson. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. McCain with the ball. Scoreless thus far. And he gets the bucket.
Well, those are exactly the opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Hart outside. Back to Brunson. Pass to Huckporty. Out to Brunson. No good on the triple.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Green by Watford. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. And now a 12-point 76ers lead. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Substitution for your 76ers.
Brunson, left side. There's the screen. Ripped away. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Maxey. Off target with his three.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Towns for three. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul.
Number 20.
Here's Brunson. Out to Bridges. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Philadelphia leading by 12. Pass to Grimes. Bridges with some nice defense.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Brunson, and the layup's good off the glass. Brunson's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Timeout.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Both teams changing it up here. 1:36 left to play in the third. Philadelphia leading by 8. Pass to Embiid. Rebounded by Hart. So it's the Knicks now. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
1:20 left in the third quarter. Here's Shamet. And a miss there on the triple. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unfortunate.
And George, here we go. McCain's shot is off. Knicks trailed by 8. Brunson with it. Picked up by Edgecombe. Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. There's 31 seconds left in the third. And that one's good. Brunson.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Edwards can't hit. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 6. That shot off. Driving in the corner, it's McCain. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
And here's Brunson. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. 76ers on top, leading by 6. And right after this, we'll bring you the start.
The Knicks, 34.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And it's the Knicks with the ball. 6-point game. Now McBride. From past the arc, it's Drummond with the rebound. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
The 76ers leading by 6. Now, here's Maxey. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Boy, the defense has no answer for Andre Drummond. That's what we call emphatic finish.
Tries again. Here's McBride. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
And the shot is good.
And you see that burst of speed from Edgecombe. He just blows by the defense there.
And the dunk by Towns.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. 3 on 3. Fires away from outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
A whole lot of everything from Karl Anthony Towns, the big who can stretch you from distance.
Here's McBride. New York moving the ball around. The three-pointer no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Pass to Towns. Hart outside. Towns the screen. Back to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
New York ball. Substitution on the court.
Towns is doubled. Pass to Shamet. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. They swipe it. For 3, Bridges. Drills it from outside. Now it's just a 3-point 76ers lead.
Well, you know Mikal was thinking 3 as soon as he got free. That's a nice delivery.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And Philadelphia has possession. Inside, Edgecombe. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 10-point tier for B.J. Edgecombe. There's a good screen. Misses the 3. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's Embiid. Fires the 3. Towns with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Clarkson. Towns outside. Now Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. And it misses.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Now in for Philadelphia, number 20,
It's Grimes on the wing. Here's McCain. Shot clock at 5. And they double up Embiid. Maxey fires. He's off from 3. Knicks trailed by 5. Beyond the arc. Embiid with the rebound.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
1:29 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Stolen by Clarkson. And a fast break now for New York. Towns finishes inside on the nice dish.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
And George, here we go. And hit the 3. He takes it in. Outside, Towns to tie it up. Clarkson outside. Shoots the 3. Not gonna go.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And they double up Maxey. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's foul number 2 for him.
New York substitution, number 11.
Maxey deciding where to go with it. McCain outside. No good from 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. The Knicks making a switch here.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2. And so it's Mark Brown here calling timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Now Robinson. Brunson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
You know, this is what Brunson does so well, right? He keeps defenders off balance and draws that contact.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And clearly they're in the driver's seat here, but they still have to get a stop. The main thing is they can't allow that open, quick look from beyond the arc.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. And it's tied up with that one.
Some big-time stuff at the line. But, hey, listen, this is what we have come to expect from him.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Here's Maxey. Throws it down. What an assist!
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson.
Here we've got Brunson. Can they tie it? So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut.